Hey guys, welcome back. Jason with Feed the Coach, Starve the Critic. Today we're going to talk a little bit about exercise. So lately I've been doing just interval training. I'll do a series of strength training, whether that be with body weight, dumbbells, barbells, what have you, pull-ups, and I'll kind of go through different movements. Lunges to push-ups to pull-ups to squats, and try to do some unilateral work, single leg stuff, one-arm push-ups, just to offer some functionality, for lack of a better word, at the moment that I'm saying this right now. So what I want you to focus on is movements over muscles. All right, so what I mean by that is really focus on what muscles are being worked, but you really want to engage a movement. So when I'm doing a horizontal pull, so when I'm pulling something towards me, that's engaging my biceps, that's engaging my posterior deltoids, my rhomboids, my mid trapezius, my lower traps, my upper traps, right? So it's that upper posterior chain as I'm pulling, right? Grip strength, right? So it's kind of all those muscles are being engaged, but it's more, that's the movement. Because it's important to balance out those movements, right? As humans, we're constantly doing this stuff. So we're always kind of interior, we're always forward, we're driving cars, we're eating, we're playing with our kids, we're whatever, everything's in front of us, right? So we don't want to neglect everything that's behind us, the whole backside. So when you're thinking of a program or you're doing an exercise program, really think in terms of movements. And is this program offering me all the movements that I need for function, right? Because it's great to, have the big arms or the kind of skinny arms or the, how you want your body to look, but you want to make sure that from a functional standpoint, you're not going to hurt yourself, right? You're going to keep everything balanced. You're going to engage all your muscles in all the different ways that we move. So that's really important. All right. So today what I want to do is I just want to go through, I want to show you a bodyweight circuit. This is more, I would say, for beginners, but you can scale it up. As we go on, I'll probably start engaging more modalities in terms of, kettlebells, dumbbells, barbells, those types of things over time. But now I just want to start with just some basic body weight stuff, okay? So let's start with a squat, body weight squat. So you want your feet slightly wider than shoulder width, right? So you're going to have your toes pointed out slightly, about almost a 45-degree angle or so. When you sit back, you want to push your hips back behind you. So your arms are up, your chest is up, okay? I'll show you that from the side. So feet out, slightly wider than shoulder width. Can't talk today. Pointing out, chest up, pushing your butt back. Hands go forward, chest is up, right? And you're just easing through that movement, okay? So we're not weighted. We don't have any significant weight on us except for our own body weight. But it's good to get into the habit. It's okay, people call it the butt wink, to dip down. And so that kind of turns here. So you can see my back straight, and then I come here and it kind of caves in. It's okay, you can kind of get away with that a little bit with body weight exercises. But in preparation for adding a load, for adding either a barbell or I use a lot of dumbbell work, you kind of want to get in the habit of maintaining that position, okay? So getting the quads down, and then just kind of working through. So control, feeling those muscles working the whole time, okay? You can either go for time, or you can go for repetitions. So I've done it both ways, where I go, sometimes I'll go for reps, sometimes I'll go for time. Just as long as you're kind of finding a way to chart it or to progress. You can always go with rate of perceived exertion, right? So, okay, I'm gonna do this for 30 seconds. And you're really, you're going full out and you're really feeling it. And you get done your 30 seconds and you're like, whew, yeah, that was good. Or you get done your 30 seconds, you're like, I could probably get it done more. Just be conscious of that. And as soon as it becomes easier, then, go for 30 seconds. Add 2 5-pound dumbbells, on. Make it go faster. Add more range, more